In order to execute part of the piece of code based on the condition, we need to use an if statement. Now, let's have a new module to look at the syntax for our if. Okay, we will go to insert, then I will select this module, this one. In VBA, if you want to check the value something before you then proceed, then we need an if then. So the syntax, if a particular condition, so this is our condition, if the last name Corvera, so this is our condition, then do something. So you can do something if our condition is true, last name is Corvera, then you can execute something. Then don't forget to write the end if. So we have a basic statement. So this is the condition here, the last name. This is, again, this is our condition, and this is the line of code. So it could be any number of lines here. Maybe you're not only want to carry out something. So let's say if last name is not Corvera, so we add another condition. See, else. Here we'll put else. Then carry out another instruction here. So meaning if last name is not Corvera, then this will execute here. Otherwise, if true, our code will execute here. So this is a single condition, either true or false. So this is the second line. If our condition is false, again this will execute. Another thing, we can make also our if statement in a single line. So again, we'll make if last name equal Corvera, then first name equal re, else middle name equal or beta. So we can use this one for a single line of code. So no need to put an if since we are using this single line. So when it comes to condition in here, last name, again this is our condition. We have a number of options that you can work with. So we can use also the number. So now let's declare our numeric value so that we can use the other option. Okay, first we need to declare our number. So dim my number as integer. So in our condition, we will put here if my number equal 0, then carry out some instruction. So then followed by NF. So not only 0, we can use also here, I'll put down, we can use equal, we can use also less than. So again, this is equal, so this is less than. Then here we can use also more than. This is the sign, more than. We can use also less than or equal, and I will put here single quote to avoid error. Then we can use also more than or equal, or we can use also the not equal to. Here we can use for our condition these options. So again, if my number is 0, then carry out instruction. So let's say this our condition is false. Again, we will add else, then carry out another instructions. So these are the comparison operators when looking at condition for your if statement. So here we can use less than or equal, or we can use also more than or equal. We can use also not equal to here. So this is our operators that we can use accordingly as per our requirements. So it could be two variables. So we will delete this one, and we will use here also of two variables. So if my number here, if my number not equal to my other number, then same thing carry out. So if my number is not equal to my other number, then carry out instruction. So it doesn't have to be comparison between one value and another value. So if you need to multiple comparison, then you need to join comparison together, and those can be an. So we can use also, let's say if we'll join, so we can use this comparison. So either we can use AND. So this AND where two condition must be true. This one, two condition must be true, either this one or this one. So we can use AND here. Or we can use also OR. So OR where two condition, one of them must be true. So either this one or this one. So we can use here or. So this one again, were two conditions, one of them must be true. So we will use these operators or. Or we can use also not. This one, not. If not my number, so where the condition has not be true. So we will use this not here. If not my number. So we can use also XOR. Again, I will type if my number X or meaning which is exclusive or, meaning this XOR exclusive or, which means when you're comparing two values, see my other number, then so XOR, which means when you're comparing two values, one of them must be true. So one of this one must be true, but not both of them. Okay, so again, we will look at this in action. Okay, so if my number not or equal to, so we can use those operators, then my other number, so again we'll use here and so we'll use that and, the one we discussed before, and first name equal Ray, then carry out something. So then else carry out another instruction, then end F. Again, this end, we have two conditions, both are not be true. So either this one or this one. Otherwise, we will came here if our two conditions, either this one is true or this one is true. So here our code. Otherwise, we will proceed another instruction. So again, we can use here also or, then we can use again not, or we can use also XOR for this condition, this one.